Yo guys, welcome once again. That's the Blue Way Angel speaking. And this morning I was scrolling through the chat and I saw something so interesting, and I really like to share it with you guys so that you guys can see what the market is doing and understand what the because yesterday I was hearing everyone saying buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin, it's going up, it's going to the moon. But I want you guys to see something because I want to show you guys something that is so interesting and will be more of benefit to you. And remember to subscribe and on the notification bell so that when I release the setup you can still see them. You see them when they are still valid, because I'm dropping a live signal and that's the signals I'm taking. And I want to share it with you guys. I want to share it to the family so that they can understand what the market is doing. And okay, so we go. I remember the other time, for those in my premium group, remember the other time when Bitcoin was about to hit 70k, when I told you guys it's not going to cross through because people are anticipating it to get to 100k. I said it's not going to cross through. Why? Because Bitcoin has created a void at this region where market will come back to fill. Because if the market does not fill this void, even though it goes back up, it's still going to come back again and fill that same void. We have similar scenario at this point. Where Bitcoin fell down the other time and everyone was shouting. It's because there was a void here at this region, so price had to come down and fill up that same void. Market needs to breathe. Market always inhale and exhale. Any gap that is not filled, the price will come back later in the future to fill up that gap. That's something you need to understand. And that was how we caught this move that time. And now I have seen something so interesting, though ever since we have been scalping the market through and through, and now I'm going to drop something so interesting with you guys so that you guys can see and get the setup. And those of you that are moving in the wrong direction, let me not say the wrong direction, because everyone have what they say in the market, so I'm sharing my own view. And those of you that are willing to take my view to yourself and maybe put in some of your own analysis to it and see the work for yourself, maybe can also profit from it and see the market the way I'm saying it. So currently, when price was going up, I told you guys that price is going to fall, especially those in my premium. And when price fell, it fell down to this point. Fell down to this point. Yes, this is the last order block. This is the last order block that price had to fill. Yes, I'm expecting price to return from this region actually, because it has tapped liquidity. It has tapped liquidity from the zone, because it came down back here. It came down here to tap liquidity at this point, and it returned back. This is a strong rejection from the alpha crypto itself. So let's move to the daily time frame and see what the day is saying. Okay, I remember I drew some setup some time ago in the 4 hours time frame. Yeah, some of you that also watched the video I sent on the group and discovered that I drew the setup here around this region when Bitcoin was still at this point. That price is going to struggle at this point, at the point of 470 and to this point of 455 45, sorry, because of the last order block here, because price was creating an order at this point. It was creating an order at this point. So I expected price to return from here, which many of us in the group also took the scalp from this point, because we waited for price to return to the order block so it can which we know it's going to respect it. But I was anticipating that because it was under probability that if price is able to cross through this region 52k, then it has gone back bullish, which I'm still holding up to that place as the point where price is going to go bullish. Let me mark it up just so you make future reference to it. And let me target my red zone, because that's where I'm going to be seeing price. If price can break through this place, then we are bullish indeed. So currently, then we got a divergences at this point, the DVG. So price always will respect divergences. So price breaks out from this region. It breaks out from this region. It pulled through, but it could not break through this zone. Then I knew something was still wrong. I knew it's going to return back. So price returned back, but actually something you need to understand is that when price was coming down to this point, it was creating an order, a bearish order. Why? It is creating a bearish order. Now watch this. When it created the order at this point, price came down and it broke structure here. It broke structure here, and price keep on struggling with this zone because of the order he has created here. Watch this. Because of the order he created at this point, price keep on struggling at this point, at this zone, and it gets to the zone, it rejects back. Now I know support and resistance traders, or let me say the pattern traders, have seen the M pattern here, and they said, wow, this is a sure buy, BTC is going up. But when I was scrolling through the chart, I saw something so interesting. Now I'm going to the daily time frame so you can see it clearly, because price created an order at this point. Sorry, let's go back there. At this point, that's, I want to draw your attention to it. Created an order at this point. This is the last bearish order block. Yeah, this zone to this zone. Okay, I think we don't need this one any longer. It has done its work. Okay, so that's the last order block here, and you see price have been respecting the block. Price has been respecting it. Price came here, test the block, it fell down, and it fell back to the zone. And this zone is a strong zone, I told you guys the other time. And this zone rejected price back again. I know people will say, are you not using volume or that? Me, I don't really look at volume that much when I'm trading, because I understand my strategy and I know what I know. So price now has gotten back to the order block, but now watch this. Watch what it is going to do, because this region actually here has given us a double top. So market makers will likely take out all stop losses at this point, because people are already thinking of selling the market here, which actually this is a sell zone already. This is the sell zone already, and I anticipate price to move into this region before price will fall down, because I'm not going bullish. I'm not thinking of the bullish trend until we are out of this 52 region and this 52 zone, because this is where price will go bullish. From this region, we know BTC has gone bullish and it won't come back again. Why? Because it has filled the void it has to fill, like I showed you earlier. Let's go to the daily time frame so you can see the order block properly. Wow, every lines on my phone. Wow, on my charts. Wow, you can see the bearish order block here. The price has created an order at this point, so you can see it here. So what I'll do is that I'll be thinking of selling this market at this point where it is now. My stop losses will be here above, or I can take it to this point, but maybe we can go to the smaller time frame to see if we can see a much smaller entry, because price is going to struggle at that point. It's going to struggle at that point currently where it is. A much smaller entry. I'm looking for a short entry. Okay, I think I'll be taking my entry from this point here. I'll be taking my entry from this region. Yes. So price may likely get to 49,800, close to 50. It can get to 50 and fall back. When it gets to 50, you see people popping into the market buying. Then price fall back. Then they will say, oh, it's a stop hunt, it's a fake out. No, this is what price is going to do. It will likely get to this place before falling down. I'm not saying, mind me, I'm not saying price cannot pull through to 52k. I'm not saying that. It might, but the chances is very slim. The chances for price to pull through this place and get to this place is very slim. Why? Because there are a lot of obstruction along the road. There are a lot of resistance that is going to pull the market down. There are a lot of orders that are here that the market has created to pull price back into this region. So that's my view, guys. That's my view.